Good afternoon, Skill Center. I'm Danny DeRocher, and this is the CSE Student News. In school news, the fourth quarter started Tuesday. That means the school year is now over 75% complete. Make sure to finish strong. In national news, more than 11 million documents were exposed on Sunday, with some dating back 40 years. These papers, known as the Panama Papers, are millions of recently leaked documents exposing people who have offshore bank accounts. These accounts are used to hide money and avoid paying taxes. Those involved in the scandal include over 12 world leaders and over 143 politicians. The Prime Minister of Iceland resigned this week due to intense pressure due to his involvement. In surprising election news, Ted Cruz and Bernie Sanders won the Wisconsin primaries on Tuesday. Bernie Sanders has won 6 of the last 7 primaries, cutting into Clinton's once sizable lead. Cruz's victory severely damages Trump's ability to win the nomination outright and opens the door for another candidate to win the nomination at the Republican convention in Cleveland. North Korea has been in the news again with reports of suspicious activity at nuclear test sites. Reports on North Korea's nuclear capabilities have varied. South Korea has reported that the North has the ability to strike key targets in the South, as well as targets in Russia, China, and Japan. Let's see what else is going on around the Skill Center.
Hello, Skill Center. The word of the week is guap. David, you know what guap means?
What the heck is guap? Let's go ask a few people.
Mr. Cook, do you know what guap means?
Guap?
Guap.
As in which context?
Do you know what guap means?
To make your future brighter.
Do you know what guap means?
I'm sorry, what?
Guap.
Guap. A type of salsa.
Do you know what guap means?
That's so cool.
You know what guap means?
Well, it sounds like kind of like guacamole, so I'm guessing a dip that you have at
McCollum, do you know what guap means?
This is like money?
Thanks, guys. Guap is a reference to any large amounts of money.
For example, NBA players get paid a lot of guap. David gotta get that guap.
The Artisan boys soccer team is playing in their championship game on Sunday. We took a moment to talk with one of the stars, Sushil Karki, as he preps for the game.
Hey everyone, it's Ivy and Sushil here with CSE Sports, and this week we have him from the Artisan soccer team. This Sunday they have a big game against Central Czech for the championship. Welcome, Sushil. How are you feeling?
Feeling good.
Is the team ready for Sunday?
Yeah, we've been practicing. We've been getting ready.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys played Central before?
No, we have not played Central this season, but we played them last year. They were pretty good.
Yeah. What does Central do on the field that makes them dangerous? Do you know?
Yeah, pretty much. They have some really good players, and they work as a team like we do. They're good. They're good. Yeah.
Who are some of the key players on this year's team?
Everybody. We're all doing good. Everybody is playing as a team. We're all working hard, as a team.
Do you guys have a strategy for victory?
Yeah, I think we're gonna play like we played our last game.
What's next for the Artisans after the season?
I think after this season for our school we're just gonna practice more for the coming up season. Yeah.
Thanks, Sushil. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Students and staff come support your Artisan soccer team this Sunday at Erie Premier Sports at 1:45. And we have one question. When is Mecca going to get a prom date?
Hi everyone, welcome back to Multicultural segment. Today's segment will be about Somalia. Somalia people constitute one of the largest and populous ethnic country in the continent of Africa. We had 2 students from Somalia, Sophia and Marian. Let's learn more about Somalia from them. Sophia, where is Somalia located?
Somalia located in East Africa. It also called it the Horn of Africa.
Okay, what is the most common thing between Somalian people?
We share the same religion and same language, even though we have a different dialect, but at the same time we understand, like me and Maria.
Okay, what is the most interesting thing about Somalia?
In the morning we eat the same breakfast called anjero.
Okay. Marianne, what is your traditional food?
Rice, chicken, berries, biscuit, anjera, soup, and like halwa and stuff like that, the sweet stuff.
Okay, what is your traditional dress?
My traditional dress is hadidikan, and the dress that looks like the Somalian flag, and for the men, a t-shirt and a Maoist.
Okay, what is your culture dance?
Danto.
Okay, today we learned about Somalia. Next week we will be interviewing students from Jordan. I want to end this by showing a cultural dance from Somalia.
Hello everyone, I'm Sabina Preti here, and today we would like to congratulate our students for achieving honor rolls at CSC Skills Center. And next week we will be doing a special segment on National Honor Students. And here are the names of the students that achieved honor rolls at Skills.
This week in history. On April 6, 1896, the first modern Olympics were held in Athens, Greece. On April 8, 1974, Hank Aaron's home run gave him 715 for his career and set him past Babe Ruth on baseball's all-time list. Kurt Cobain, the lead singer of the grunge band Nirvana, was found dead at his home in Seattle, Washington on April 8, 1994. Forensic analysts determined that it was suicide 3 days prior on April 5th. On April 9, 1865, Robert E. Lee and his 28,000 troops chose to surrender to Ulysses S. Grant. This event effectively ended the Civil War. Mr. Cassidy, what do you have to say about this?
Can we go over this day in history where Robert E. Lee surrendered and ended the Civil War?
Sure. April 9th, 1865 is known as the surrender at Appomattox. A lot of people do think it's the end of the Civil War, but it's kind of not. Lee surrendered just his army in Appomattox Courthouse to Grant. It was a big ceremony. It's one of those times historians love to compare how Lee was dressed to the nines, sword, and Grant all dirty and riding and the hard-working officer. And the actual war is not going to end, though, until October. So the last battle takes place in May. So in April, what really happens is Lee surrenders his army, but lays the groundwork for what's going to really be the end of the Civil War.
Hello, Hello, everyone. This is Mecca here, and this is Laugh and Giggles. Today we got something new, but before we get into that, let's get into last week's joke. Last week's joke was, what is something you don't want to say to a vampire? Bite me. Okay. Now, we're going to get into today's funniest joke. Now, what is the funniest joke in the world to you? I'm going to give you some time to think about that. Okay, that's enough time. The funniest joke in the world is my love life. Okay. Anyways, all right, let's get into my love life here for a second. I just want to tell you guys that I'm the luckiest man in the world, and I want your guys' help to help me out. So what I'm gonna go around and ask you and think, how can I get a girlfriend? Okay.
That'll wrap it up for this week. I'm Danny DeRocher. Have a great weekend.